All right, so welcome again to MG Sports TV. Thank you very much for joining me for another. Let me turn this down a bit. Good for another program, people. Hopefully, we're looking to have a good one. Definitely looking out to have a good one, people. As you guys come in, smash the like button. As you can see here, so this year that you're seeing is 14,427 subscribers, and beside it, just beside it, that's right here. Just beside of it, 25k. That is the target. 25. Oh, I put K. All right, K. No. But that is the target. For the end of. Well, I had 25k is the target for the end of the year. 15k is the target for the end of September. But 25k is the end of the target. So that is the target we're heading towards. People, it's far-fetched. It's really far-fetched. But guess what? It's my target, and you have to set your aim and your targets in life. You must set targets in life. And that is my target, people. So hopefully it solely depends on you guys. You guys really will assist me in achieving that target. Now, let's get to the matter of details. A lot of people are complaining about the intro. People, the administration of the aspect of the show must go on. You must do the admin, which is smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and definitely share the content. Turn on your notification bell. All right, so let's get straight out of the bracket. Leon Bailey. Now, I see a lot of mixed reviews about Leon Bailey in regards to his performance yesterday, in specific to the Arsenal game. Now, the reason why I say Leon Bailey played good, because I'm looking at through my eyes, through what I saw. Now, in this game, in particular, the best persons to ask who played good in the Aston Villa team would have been Arsenal fans. They would be the best person to ask. Why is that so? Because the fear factor, we would have experienced the fear factor. Where is this fear factor coming from? Who look likely in the Aston Villa team to hurt us, and where is the danger coming from? Throughout the game, Aston Villa create little to no chances. They were so narrow. The tactics were bad. We were basically outclassing them. Now, as an Arsenal fan, we tend to be very nervous when Arsenal is playing. Extremely nervous. We look extremely confident yesterday, the team. But as a fan, we're nervous. Reason why? Because we're consistently looking out for the error, that one particular error. We're looking out for the collapse of the team. We're consistently looking out for that. So we are always nervous. And with being nervous, it comes with individual players on the pitch that we see, that we know, that we think can hurt us. Now, that is where Leon Bailey came into the picture. Ollie Watkins, it didn't do nothing at all. Not one bit. It was basically non-existent. But Leon Bailey was the player that consistently looked to be a threat towards Arsenal. When I see Leon Bailey driving to the right hand side of the pitch, driving to the right hand side, my consistent brain is saying, I am happy that Kieran Tierney started and not Zinchenko. Reason being is that Kieran Tierney is actually a far better 1v1 defender than Zinchenko. When Zinchenko plays, you have a lot more possession. But 1v1 defending, it's Kieran Tierney. Now, Kieran Tierney did a good job in keeping Leon Bailey quiet throughout the game, most of the time. But you can see from an Arsenal fan perspective that this player is a player that, if given the right tools, can create problems, or would have created problems against us if given the right tools. Now, I see a lot of people are saying that most persons are watching this game with an agenda already, stating that Leon Bailey won't do anything, he's not doing anything. No. For me personally, I have come at Leon Bailey many times and I've lauded him many times. But definitely, I'm seeing now a system that definitely does not suit Leon Bailey. And to get the best out of Leon Bailey, I can't say I can see him continue in a system like that any further. I can't say. All right. So first of all, let's look at the tactics. There are a lot of people in the comment section, man. Conrad, big up. Conrad said, big up MG. Which game you was watching? MG, Bailey look good. That's a joke, right? See, same thing. Geneva De Silva said, big up my G. Dominic Davis said Bailey flop at Aston Villa. I don't agree. Mattison said Gerrard now use him and Buendia right. Villa need a new coach ASAP. I agree with that. Mickey YT said him couldn't pass KT. Agree. Jada said Liam Bailey agent caused more problems than Liam Bailey sleepovers. Alright. So definitely. So when I'm looking at Buendia, and the thing is, many people can't say, boy, Liam Bailey, this didn't look good, whatever. When I look at Buendia and how Buendia is underperforming, I'm saying no. This is not the Buendia I know. This is not the Buendia that Arsenal bid, I think, around 40 to 35 million pounds on. That is not the same Buendia. That looks like a different Buendia. That is not the same Ali Watkins that I know. The team look very, very poor overall. They can't build up play. They can't sustain any amount of pressure. Yes, I understand that Arsenal was definitely superior and Arsenal are playing well. But what happened when they do have the ball? They don't switch play fast enough. It was so slugged. There was no transition. Let's get back to Liam Bailey now. When Liam Bailey receives the ball, Liam Bailey receives the ball so deep, and then you have to drive to the corner flag just to pull his team out of pressure. Many of the times you see Liam Bailey go to the corner flag. Yes, you'd want him to go directly at goal, but guess what? If you go directly at goal, he would be going to 3, 4, 5 defenders, losing the ball, creating a turnover, then back towards his goal. So Liam Bailey goes straight to the corner flag. Reason being to ease some of the pressure off his own teammate. It wasn't easy. And look at this factor. Well, a lot of people not taking in consideration. On the side that Liam Bailey was playing, Arsenal had Gabriel Martinelli. Basically, one of the most aggressive attacker on the pitch. He's the most aggressive attacker on the pitch. Work non-stop. He was on the same wing as Liam Bailey. And he was tracking back, covering for Tierney. So each time when Liam Bailey and who was on that side, I think it was Buendia and Liam Bailey was actually over on that side. Each time they received the ball, they were on consistent bombardment over on that left hand side. Consistent. Two good defensive minded players, two very fit players, and two very aggressive players. But nevertheless, Liam Bailey still did what he can and tried his best. Now we're gonna Arnold Cameron said Bailey and Saka are share the left side. No man, Martinelli was mostly on the left hand side. Bailey went mostly on the right hand side. Aaron Campbell. Poppy Crow said watch some of the match. Liam Bailey trying best. Yes, he did. Aaron Campbell said Liam Bailey would have fit pool or Arsenal system. Maybe. Youngest Dan said, oh, Liam Bailey look good and pure turn back with the ball. Because I'm alone. Alright, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run into some of the tactics. Gonna have a look at the tactics, not the tactics, but the stats, the game stats. So gonna have a look at the game stats, people. Let's have a look at the game stats. Hopefully, let me see if I can make this a bit bigger so you guys can see it. Alright, so look at the ratings. I want you guys to look at the ratings. Let me see if I can fix that, people. Let me try and fix that. I want you guys to have a look at the ratings. So hopefully you guys are seeing it good, just as good as I am seeing it. Hopefully, just hopefully. Alright, so let's look at the match ratings so far, what the statistics look like. Alright, so overall, in regards to the starting 11, Jacob Ramsey had a better, Liam Bailey finished the game with a 6.9 ratings, Emiliano Martinez 7.1, Tyrone Mings 7.4. So only 3 players in the starting 11 had a higher match ratings than Liam Bailey, and that's a defender, which is they're doing a lot of defensive work. Emilio Martinez, who sits backs a lot, who is doing a lot of work in the goal, and he definitely did help them, even though he helped Arsenal with a goal. But Leon Bailey statistics were on the starting 11 was the third highest. Now let's look at the player. Let's have a look at the player's individual statistics. As I mentioned, he was predominantly on the right-hand side, as stated earlier. You guys can see here, total 90 minutes played. He had 1 shot on target. And let me see, I think that was only 2 shots. Aston Villa had 2 shots, 1 on target. And that 1 shot on target came from Leon Bailey. Let me see if I can verify that first before I made a false claim. Okay, there are 3 shots on target. 3 shots on target, actually. And one of them were on target. I think one came from Ings, or just basically, not Ings, striker. Watkins, where just basically play the ball to the striker. Shots off 0. Dribble attempts, 4 dribble attempts, completing 3 of them. 4 dribble attempts, completing 3 of them. That's one good statistics that you must look at. Touches 45. Yeah, the entire team had little to no touches. Accurate passes 65%. That's quite low, but most of his passes were in the final third. As you can see, look at his heat map. If you can look at his heat map, people, you can see that in the final third area. In the final third area, you realize that most of his heat map is saturated over to the right hand side, closer to the 18-yard box. So that's actually a good sign. It means that he's playing in more advanced forward. Didn't make any key passes. Attempted 5 crosses, none of them completed. That's poor. 2 long balls, 1 was completed. Encountered in 7 ground duels, and he won 4 of them. That's over 50%. So that's quite good. That's very, very good. 1 aerial duel, and he won it. No, he lost possession 19 times. That is quite a lot. And I would understand, because let's see. I think he was on the person who received the ball the most, actually. So he made 1 interception and also 1 tackle. So he did do a lot of defensive work. In the same sense, he did do a lot of defensive work. Let me look. I'm going to check something. Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins only have 26 touches. Let me see. Buendia. Who is the playmaker? I assume that Leon Bailey had more touches than Buendia also. Wow. Let's see, Jacob Ramsey. Oh, Jacob Ramsey had more. Let's see. Kamara. I assume Kamara should have more. Leon Bailey had more than Kamara as well. Wow. Let me see. John McGinn. 29. This is not looking good. So Leon Bailey had the second highest touches on the pitch. That's not looking good. Okay, so Matty Cash had 51, so that's 2 players who had more touches than him. No, that's 3. Konza make 3. Tyrone, so the entire defense were the one who actually had the most touches. Tyrone, I also assume that Lucas Digne had more touches as well. Yes, so the defense line are the only people who had more touches than Leon Bailey. That is bad. That is bad. That is really, really bad. That is really, really bad. I thought normally the central defensive midfielders are the one who actually accumulates the most touches. Reason being, they are the one who are the pivots between the midfield, defense, and attack. So they would normally compete the ball over the midfield, the defender. But quite so often you see Leon Bailey dropping a bit too deep. And I honestly think that he dropped back a bit too deep. And definitely it's not his choice. It's just the way the game was being played, and they had no control. Now, my problem is this. When Aston Villa have the ball, that is where my problem comes in. The team is way and vastly too narrow. When they have possession of the ball, no one is trying to open them the pitch. I'm not sure if it's the managerial tactics or the coach's tactics, or that is just maybe quality deficit. And I highly doubt it's quality. Because this Aston Villa team people, this is a good team. This is actually this is a top half team, maybe top 8, top 7 team. This is a very good team. When you look at even the bench, they have some quality play on the bench. Quality player on the bench. Felipe Coutinho, Douglas Luiz, who is a quality player. Danny Ings, Cameron Archer. They do have a good team. I strongly believe that the team underperformance is solely on Steven Gerrard. That is what I believe. I strongly believe that the underperformance is solely on Steven Gerrard. And yes, it's on Steven Gerrard. And yes, the players must be held accountable. But in the same sense, if the players are not in a particular system that best suits them, they will underperform. And that's just the general aspects of how football is. Guys, if you're here for the first time, please though, please smash the like button, people, guys. Really appreciate if you smash the like button. We're going up to 20 minutes, so we have only 4 more minutes. So we're going to take some of the comments. Aaron Cameron said, overall Villa is poor. No mean Arsenal if you get in Bale if you share the right with Saka. That's a Liam Bale would be a good option, of course. I think you'd be a good option. I think maybe you'd fit Arteta's system. That hunger and that desire and that fight, that bite and that, yeah, I think that's something that Arteta would love. Aaron said, once Ming played Villa, Villa concede. Kadeem Brown said, forwards tend to lose possession the most. True, because they're in a more advanced position in and around the defenders. Jedi said, Villa not being productive. Rob Smith said, it's how they play, very narrow. Gerard thinks Cash is Daniel Alves. True, they play very narrow. Robert Smith, true, and I think that definitely the reason why they suffer so specifically. And people, it's not Liam Bailey is the only person who is underperforming, you know, or not getting enough support, you know. If you look on the other wing, Emi Buendia, Liam Bailey has higher statistics than Emi Buendia, who a lot of people would actually say have a higher ratings than Liam Bailey. And Emi Buendia is suffering just the same because the team is playing too narrow. Kadin said, so Steven Gerrard isn't responsible for tactics, I heard. Wow, who is? Aaron said, if Villa want to win, them get Graham Potter. Not bad. Jedi said, Villa team performance poor. Dominic Davis said, all them ball them get, them kick it away. I think that boils down to the quality team that they're playing against. Anyways, people, I'm going to cut off now. As I said, I'm only doing a short period, some short live in the morning. Keep it short and spicy, people. Keeping it short and spicy. I pray and hope that you guys smash the like button, people. Let me tell you, people, it's important to the channel for you guys to hit the like button. It really is. So get the likes up to 40 people, and we're going to close off the show right now. Anyways, people, everyone who tuned in, really appreciate you guys coming in this morning. Definitely I'm going to have to go on the road quite soon, so I'm really hoping that you guys have a safe day and a productive day, and I'll see you guys again. Until next time, people, MG Sports TV, we are out. Boom.